All right, everybody, today is Fate Day. It is July 11th, 2025. It is 9:41 p.m. on the eastern coast of the United States. I am a teensy bit sleepy from work, and I got a busy weekend coming up, but more importantly than any of that shit is the shit on the screen. And I know I'm pointing at Saber's calf right now, and then that's her thigh, and then that's up her dress, so that looks suggestive. But the important number is this, up here. I have 48,000 crystals and 15 tickets. The tickets are kind of irrelevant, and they gave us some tickets. I have been playing Honkai Star Rail for approximately a year, and I have pulled before. I'm not going to act like I haven't pulled before, but I have mostly been hoarding all of my rocks, except for Acheron. I did whale for Acheron, I think. I did spend some money on Acheron, I don't remember. But I'm going to spend 50,000 rock in an attempt to get 6 sabers. I have not done the math on it. I don't know what the math is, and this is the first time I've installed the desktop client. I mainly play on my phone, in my bed. That is our odds. So every single pull, we have a 0.6 chance at a 5-star. That is god-awful odds. As you go, it increases to 1.6% per pull, and it caps out at 90. After 90, you get a guaranteed 5-star. Then you have the bullshit, of course, that when you get a 5-star, it is a 50-50 on whether it is a banner 5-star or if it is one of these losers. So at any point when we see the gold, we don't actually win. We could lose. If you fail to get the banner, the next 5-star is guaranteed to be the banner, which means maximum, the max we can possibly spend on a saber is 180 rolls. I believe a roll. Hold. I believe a roll, a roll is 160 rock, okay? And we can all do some quick math. Up there, that says 475.94. That divided by 160, how'd I end up on 94? Is 297 rolls. I then have 15 tickets. Now, if you can't do 297 plus 15, I've got some bad news for you. You might be less than 9 years old. I don't know. But the point is, we have 312 pulls, which means minimum we are guaranteed like 1.5 sabers. If our luck is that fucking bad, I'm going to be sad. They did give everybody a free archer, and they are giving everybody a free 5-star archer book. So the ideal thing here is to hit Saber, to hit her book, and then to just wail on Saber. That is the goal here. I don't know if that's going to happen. I'm not ever going to pay. I'm a free-to-play player. But the point is, we're going to start pulling now. It is 9:45 p.m. I'm just going to 10 pull until we get a Saber. Then we're probably going to 10 pull this book. I actually don't know if this book is good. Increases wearer's damage, crit damage by 36% when using ult. Increases attack by a lot. If wearer's max energy is greater than 300, I assume Saber's is. Regenerates a fixed amount in percentage and once again increases attack for 2 turns. Okay, so again, ideally. Also, how long does this banner last? Where even is that? Is it just this? Is it a month? I don't know. So anyway, here we go. And I'm gonna put my favorite song on to gamble. So if you believe you can achieve, if I legit only get 2 sabers, which would be like kind of worst case scenario, or like 1 saber, 1 book, I'll be real sad. So let's see how this goes, shall we? Play the song. It's a Gundam song called Quantum Burst. So first it's gonna spend our tickets, then it's gonna spend our rocks. I don't remember the last time I got a 5-star on this account, I'll be honest. So nothing to start, great. I know there's a skip button up there that I probably should be hitting, but I'm not going to because this is still more fun. It makes me feel like I'm getting a lot of shit, even though it is a lot of shit that I don't actually care for. So then I click this, then I click this, and then, this? This? No, not that. This? Yes. Right? Yeah. Why did it say discount? Is it discounted because I had 5 tickets? That's what was happening there? I think so. All right, more garbage. Oh, garbage. Oh. Well, at least this is technically a good garbage pull. Above average, at least. Got a Herda and a Mose. I don't know if that guy's name is Mose or Mose. I didn't have one of him for a very long time, to be honest. Give me Saber, or give me death. Give me Excalibur! Come on, no, garbage, okay. I don't know what I'm gonna do. The whole reason I started playing this game, and this is not a bit, is when this promotion got announced, I made an account and started playing the game. Unironically, that is all true. And I just think it's very funny that that is a true situation. I think in the year I played, the only banners I pulled on were Acheron, Firefly, and the purple girl with the dragon. Whatever her name is. The Quantum Purple Girl. Those are the only 3 banners I pulled on in the year I played. And I remember Acheron, I think I hit a pity roll on. I think I had the double up for Acheron. So that was unfortunate. Pella. And then we are gonna have to remember to convert all of that shit at the end into more tickets. This is pull 4, right? 4 or 5? So we should... The odds are getting pretty high of a 5-star. They should be pretty high at this point. Alright, that's still a 4-star. Because I don't think they ever lie to you. I think if you ever see purple, it's just gonna be purple. I don't think it's like other, like Uma Musume, since that's relevant right now, where they can upgrade at any moment. That was actually a new light cone, I guess I never had. For Mose, lol. So what are we at right now? This'll tell me. We're at 50, okay, so minimum 4 more 10 pulls for Saber. Hopefully we get it before that. And technically we might not get Saber, we might get screwed. But who knows? They gotta make their money somehow, and it sure as hell is not gonna be me. Okay, more garbage. So we're 60 in, 0 5-stars. Not great. In fact, some would say bad. Some would say very bad. But, you know... Wow, that's Hook. I actually never got a Hook. Again, because I was hoarding money, I actually never got a Hook. I think Hook is ass, but, like, she's cute, I guess. So that's something. Because I'd look at tier lists, like, once every 3 months to be like, am I playing this right? Yeah, so 60 in, no 5-star, no Saber. Here we go. Maybe this time, smile. Nothing, okay. 70 in, no 5-star. Something tells me we're gonna hit the 90 pity roll, and I'm gonna lose my fucking mind. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Can you imagine being a whale? There are people out there that pay to do this, and like not for content. They just pay to do this, and like lose their real money for this. And that just blows my mind, because I would be depressed. I don't know like what the conversion rate really. All right, here we go. All right, first 5-star. Is it Saber or is it bullshit? Please be Saber. I need to see a destruction icon, right? Because if it's a destruction icon, it's probably Saber. I guess it could be Clara, but it's probably Saber. 4, 5, 6. Here it is. No! Oh my god. All right. All right, so that's pity. That's a pity roll. Okay. Fuck you, Don Hon. God damn it. Okay, so that's pity roll. So now, in the next 90, we are guaranteed Saber. Okay. The good news is that only took 80. It didn't take 90 rolls, it took 80 to get the pity. So fuck it, you know? So we have a Saber within 9-10 pulls, you know what I'm saying? Oh my god. You think we lose the 50-50 again? What would really help? What would really help would be hitting the Saber without hitting 90. If I can hit Saber within like 50 here, that would be great. That would be fucking fantastic. Because now we are below average, right? Because we hit the pity thing. Average would be 1 Saber every 90. Right now we're at 90. We're not going to get a Saber here. And I actually tried to look this up while I was hanging around. Just to check. I don't know the answer to this question. I don't know if there's like super rolls in this game. Like in certain gacha games, you can get like a god pack. Kind of like in TCGs. Alright, so within the next 7-10 pulls, we have a Saber. I think that's how that works. Show me gold. No, okay. I really would love a Saber before we get to like 80 or 90 again. Jesus. There's another Herda. I guess these dupes end up giving us, they give us more tickets, right? All of those things. Don't those get converted to tickets? I might be wrong on that. I guess we'll find out, right? What's gonna be sad is when I hit this, and then I go for the book, and then I have like nothing left. And I'll technically get one of everything, which was always the goal. But it's so fucking depressing. And yeah, I'll get more crystals over the course of the month that this event is able. Oh, I've never seen that before. Is that March? Or is that a different character? No, we can't listen to Inner Universe. That's gonna get copyright strike. Back to Quantum Burst. That's gonna get me banned. And or muted. That's gotta be March, right? Or is that a different character? That might be a different character. I don't fucking know. Okay, so we hit at 80. So within the next 5, we get Saber. And then we go for her book, and then the rest of all of our stuff goes into Saber. Because Archer's cool, but Saber is way better. Let's be real here for a moment. And I don't even mean like statistically. I just mean like, come on, Saber's iconic. Archer is very cool. Unlimited Blade Works, very cool. But Saber screaming Excalibur is all I'd ever want. It is funny that I started playing this game for this event, and aside from that, I actually don't play Fate Grand Order, because I just don't really like how Fate Grand Order plays. If we get Saber, so the worst possible situation now is getting Saber at 170 at 17 pulls. So hopefully we hit before that. Like right here, perhaps? No, okay. So yeah, Saber at 170 pulls is our worst case scenario here, which is unfortunate because that's like more than half. That's most of my pulls, the majority of pulls. That's why we honestly want to see characters instead of light cones, because characters give us more pulls. All right, so this is pull 70, I think. So this is around when we should get it, realistically. It's not pity yet, but didn't get it, okay. Are we really gonna go 80-80 or are we gonna go 80-90? That'd be embarrassing. Skill issue for being unlucky. They said, oh, you were saving your crystals. We could tell. Pay up, dipshit. And I'm just not gonna. I will just quit the game and go back to horses. So yeah, we hit at 80, so we're at 70. So yeah, in the next 2 10 pulls, hopefully we hit it here. But yeah, this has been a really unlucky start. This has been an unlucky start. You think I give a shit about the Bilube +1 I got? I don't. All right, here's our Saber. Okay, so we hit on 80 both times. This will be Saber. It has to be Saber. So we hit on 80 both times. So within 160, we got 1 Saber. So that means we should get at least 2. Law of averages. That's unfortunately there's our Saber. That is not really how averages work, but it is what it is. Okay. So now we've got 1 Saber. We got the free Archer. The Archer book is going to be free. That's sick. So yeah, it took us 160 pulls to get a Saber. We can do approximately 24394. I don't know why I'm doing this. It's 160, right? We can do 150 more pulls. So now we have to decide, do I care about the book more or do I care about Saber +1? What is Saber plus? That's not it. What does Saber +1 do? Because that's the argument here. Would you rather have the book or Saber +1? The Lost White Walls increases ult damage dealt by Saber by 60%. After she uses a basic attack or skill, she gains a resonance. I assume that's a unique mechanic. I don't really know. Yeah, so this is like her gimmick, clearly. Because she could be one of those characters where she's useless without her book, or she could be one of those characters where she's useless without her Eidolons or whatever. So now we pull for the book. We're gonna pull for this book now, and then the rest of my account's crystals are gonna go into Saber. And then the goal is we get 1 Saber. The goal really is 2 Sabers, 1 Archer, 1 book, 1 book. And that is possible, it's just unlikely. So here we go. So now we're gonna start pulling on the book. I have no idea where my book pity roll is, so we're just gonna assume it's at 90. I don't know if books can pity break like characters can. Like, can you 50-50 a book wrong like you can a character? I think you can, which sucks, obviously, but it is what it is. And then whenever we're done spending our rocks, we have to go spend all these embers, because I believe those give us more tickets, right? Can I just check? Yeah, Undying Starlight gives us more tickets. Am I stupid? Don't Starlight give you tickets? What do embers? Oh, they do this. The embers give you tickets every month. That's what they do. Okay. I forgot. I was like, what? All right. Come on, Saber. Let's get your book and then we can go back to farming you. I have a feeling we're just gonna be very unlucky and get like min rolls. We're technically not, I mean, it took us 160 pulls to get a Saber, which is pretty fucking shit. So hopefully we can get the book much quicker, but so far we're 0 for 20. So we're on our way. I forgot you could get characters in the book pull. I forgot that's how that worked. So hopefully, again, hopefully they keep giving us characters, because we want characters, because those give us more pulls. All right, so this is pull 30, right? Pull 3. So still pretty unlikely, but possible. Maybe. Possible. Nothing. Okay. Yukon. Good. More Undying Starlight, please. Wow, technically this pull is really good. That's 3 4-stars in this pull. Yeah, that's actually a really good pull, if I gave a shit. All right, so this is around our halfway point. Because we're about to get the 200 pull book. So that'll give us the Archer book. Archer was free. We have Saber. Now we just want the Saber book, and then we dump it all into Saber. Which is what Emiya really wanted to do, you know what I'm saying? My boy Archer really wanted to dump it into Saber. And depending on how you play that game, he does. March, lol. Right, if they're capped, it gives you 20 Starlight, right? Isn't that how that works? For characters? I think that's how that works. Yeah, because March is capped. Alright, so now we get our free book. So there's our free Archer book. So now we just need to... I was really hoping that would refresh, it doesn't. Now we just need to hit our Saber book, and then we have everything, and then we just dump into Saber. What pull are we on? This is pull 5, right? This is 50 out of 90. And we got nothing? Okay. That's unfortunate. I'd love to hit it before 80, because so far both of our 5 stars have been on 80. Henceforth the 8th, 10th pull, right? Alright, so this is pull 6. 10 pull 6 on book banner. Nothing? Okay. So it's gonna be 70, 80, or 90. You hate to see that happen. I didn't even notice, are the 4-star books giving me, Undying whatever? I don't actually know. Alright, here we go. I don't think we're gonna get a second Saber. We're gonna get one of everything, which is like the ultimate goal, but we got really unlucky so far. All right, there we go. So we got the, well, hold. I don't know how this works. Are we guaranteed the book or not? I don't know. I really hope we get our book though. 2, 3, I guess it's a destruction book, right? So we'll see the destruction symbol. 4, 5, that scared me. 6. Yeah! All right, we got the book. We got the book in 70. Thank you, God. All right, so we got the book in 70. We got Saber in 160. So now that mission is accomplished. Now we just pull the rest on Saber. So now there is a chance we get another Saber. It is a low chance, but it is a chance. So that was technically better than average, right? That was 70 to get Saber. I think technically if you know your pity, what pity number you're at, and I think there's a way to track that. I think technically it's better to, help me out. Oh, so the 4-star books do get Starlight, cool. I think it's better if you know your pity to single pull one at a time until you hit 90, but that doesn't guarantee a 4-star every pull, so I assume over lifetime it's not worth it unless you know what number you're at. But we're just gonna 10 pull, because I don't really want to think about it that much. Alright, so minimum we have another 5-star in 80. How many pulls do we have left? 11594 divided by 160, and this is not counting the currency exchange. That is 70. Okay, so we are almost certainly going to get another 5-star. It's just, will it be Saber again? We're gonna have the 50-50, and we lost the 50-50 the first time. So the question is, are we gonna hit the 50-50 this time? God, I fucking hope so. All right, so that's 20, nothing on 20. That would have been a Christmas fucking miracle. Oh, I've never had her. I didn't have her either. She was in the, that weird quest line with the ghosts on the Chinese planet. Does that make me a bigot for saying I hope not? I hope not, but I already said it, so, and I'm not gonna edit this, so it is what it is. All right, let's keep it going. So this is pull 4, right? So this is 40. I might have miscounted. I think this is 40. Okay, so that's gonna be a 4-star. Either way, if I don't get Saber here, I think I will get another Saber before the end of the event. But I would love to get a second Saber here. That would feel great. That would feel great grand. Misha. Yeah, I don't know. How much is a ticket? It's 20, right? So each dupe that's capped gives you another ticket immediately. And then each, I think this is 50. This is either 40 or 50. I'm pretty sure it's 50. Each dupe that's not capped gives you 8. Each dupe that is capped gives you 20. Okay. 5, 6, 7. This pull sucks. 8, 9, 10. Yeah, that pull sucked. That might be the worst pull we've done so far. Or at least the worst one I was paying attention to. All right, we're approaching the end here. So far, we've only really been lucky on the book. Saber, the first time, fucked us. Hopefully, she fucks us the good way. Not here, though. Not here at all. Gonna go back to my fucking horses after this crying in the barn. Sampo, cool. Oh, I thought I had Sampo capped. Is my Sampo not capped? I thought for sure he was capped. All right, this is I've lost count. It's either 50 or 60. We're approaching the moment where it gets tight. Not there, okay. So there's gonna be more garbage. Oh. Okay, at least 2 4-stars there. That was that director guy. That's who that was, right? This guy, yeah. Well, I guess he's a healer. Okay. So we have 2 more here. Again, we should get another 5-star. It's just, are we gonna hit the 50-50 of it being Saber? That is the question. We did not hit it the first time. Will we hit it the second time? That is always the question. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay. All right, here we go. Final 10 pull with rocks. Then we get to exchange currency for more tickets. Surely hopefully this is our 5-star and hopefully it's Saber and then we feel great. If not, we're gonna feel bad. Okay, so this is our 5-star. So now we have a 50-50. Is this Saber or is it not? We want to see destruction. We want to see the destruction icon pop up. If we see anything else, we lost the 50-50. Yes! All right, we won the 50-50 that time. Let's fucking go. All right, so we got 2 Sabers. We got 2 Sabers and her book and Archer and Archer's book. That's fan-fucking-tastic. That was a great pull. All right. So now we're out of rocks. Guess what we get to do now? We get to buy more. We get another 35 pulls here. And here we go again. So obviously 35 pulls, you are almost certainly not going to hit anything. But we want to get Saber as high as possible throughout the event, so we go to this. I guess I could go for Archer and try to +1 Archer as well, but I care way more about Saber than I do Archer, let's be real. You know, there's a reason there's like 85 Saber clones and only like 2 Archer clones, you know what I'm saying? I think fucking Lancer, Cthulhian or whatever, has more clones than Archer does. Not to poo-poo on Archer, aka Emiya, but like, it is what it is. If we hit anything here, that would be crazy lucky. I don't think we'll hit anything on these 310 pulls, but it's worth doing them, right? Okay, so now my Sampo's capped. I was wondering, I was like, is he really not capped? He wasn't, he is now. After this, we'll go through our Eidolons and everything, and then we'll set up Archer and Saber, and then that'll be the end of the video, and you'll probably never see me again, but thanks for coming. So ultimately, I got very unlucky on the first Saber, and I probably had around average luck on the book and the second Saber. So again, we got screwed. It took 160 for the first Saber, it took 70 for the book, it took 70 for the second Saber. So, you know, it is what it is, right? Wow, I actually don't, what, lesbians? Ba-da-da-da-da-da. Alright. Ba-da, ba-da-da. And just to make sure, these do nothing, right? Yeah, these do nothing. All I ever buy with these is that. You can't buy credits? I wonder why. Unlocked after limited item credits are sold out. Oh. So these, there's credits up here, I see. Naruto, I see. I'll probably actually have to buy some of this stuff to upgrade stuff. 480? Damn, we don't have enough to 10 pull. Well, that's it. That is it. I could single pull these last ones, but I don't want to do that. So yeah, that was what we got. Gonna pause the music now. So we got Saber, and we got her light cone. Auto equip relics. We'll look at that at a later date. What? Oh, she must have her own armor set. Really? Yeah, she has her own armor set. That's good to know. Eidolon 1. Got Saber. Excalibur! If she doesn't fucking scream Excalibur, what is the point? Right? If she doesn't scream Excalibur like a goddamn psycho, then what is the point indeed? Do you not have your own book? I've never actually looked at any of this shit. I don't know who's who on this diagram here. Here, you can take Kafka's. I don't fucking care. Hook, I never had. Surely Hook is her own light cone, right? Really? No? Oh, it's right there. You have it. Okay, so we'll do this bit. This classic bit here. Yeah. All right. Who else is in here? We did get a +1 for fucking this bitch who sucks, but hey, at least it's one of the 2 healers I use. If the target's current HP is equal to max HP, it regenerates extra energy. Oh, okay. Okay. Oh, this is the bitch. What is her name? Castoris or whatever. This was the third. So I pulled on Acheron, this bitch, the cat girl, because I needed another Nihility for Acheron, because I only had Pella. So yeah, and I got Rappa. I think I just got Rappa luckily. I don't remember wailing for Rappa. I think I just got Rappa. Alright. Alright, let's add all that shit. It's not like we're ever gonna use Sampo again. Oh, Lynx wasn't maxed? Cool. She is now. I thought she would have been maxed. Alright. Maxing all these goddamn 4 stars. Just to never use them. Yep, Inspiration, Nanika, whatever. Wow, I actually have like hit almost none of him, which is crazy. Arlen, because he's like always been in the game. Same thing for this fucking loser. Don Hon, I've like never hit any of him either. Alright. Alright. Whose voice is that? Wait a second, was that Eren Yeager? Can I see voice actors? Is that allowed? Was that Aaron Yeager? Yeah, that's Aaron Yeager, right? Give me like a combat voice. That is 100% Aaron Yeager. He doesn't really have any. I think that's Aaron Yeager. I've always played with English on. I didn't swap to Japanese until like a week ago. Should have swapped a long time ago because a lot of the English voices suck. Claim this, whatever. Claim this. Free to play, by the way. Oh, we didn't look at Archer. Archer, put your book on. Put your book on. Where's your book? There it is. We'll give that hunt thing to someone else when they need it, but... Alright. So thanks for coming. I'll be going. Ultimately, we got 2 sabers, 1 saber book. They give you Archer for free. They give you the Archer book for free if you pull 20 times, 200 pulls, 2010 pulls. So yeah, in review, it took me 160 pulls to get the first saber. That's terrible. Because we got pity broke. It took me 70 pulls to get the saber book, which is decent. Yo, she's memeing with food. Based. And then to get the second saber, it took 70 pulls, which was good. And it's not even good, that's like kind of average, but it's good compared to the fact that it took me 160 to get the first one. We very easily could have got 3 sabers today, but unfortunately, we lost the 50-50, so it is what it is. But anyway, thanks for watching. I will never do this again. I'll never make this much money playing free-to-play. I guess maybe see you in a year doing this. I don't even know if I'll play the game anymore, but I got what I wanted. Back to the stable with the horses. Anyway, bye-bye.